Hi there, welcome to today's workout. Thanks so much for joining me and for taking the time out of your day for this special workout. Today we're going to be using a Pilates ball. If you don't have one of them, you can certainly still join in. The Pilates ball in this session is just going to increase that muscle activation a little bit more and make things a bit more challenging. Today we're just doing a quick upper body circuit using the ball, working into the chest, the arms and the back as well. All right, let's go. So just finding your way onto the mat, just having the ball handy and just popping it into the corner for the moment. Make sure it doesn't go rolling away on you. Just finding your way into 4-point kneeling here. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're just going to flow through a cat-cow movement just to warm the back up. So dropping the chest down, pointing the sit bones up towards the sky, shoulder blades back and down, and then folding the belly under, hollowing out, pressing the back up towards the sky or the roof, and then swapping directions again. Sit bones up towards the sky. You can also bend your neck back if that feels good for you. Hollowing out, pressing the shoulders up, spine up towards the roof. Just moving through this in your own time. If you want to add a bit of weight, shifting forwards and backwards or side to side around in circles, whatever feels good. I like to shift forwards and backwards at the top here to feel that stretch into my lower back a little bit more. You can give that a try if you like. Let's go one more in either direction here. Hollowing out and pressing up once more. And then let's find our way back to that neutral spine position. You can just readjust yourself if you need to. In this neutral spine position, we're just going to drop the chest down, lowering that chest down towards the mat using only the shoulder blades and the shoulders, and then pressing up through the chest, rising up towards the sky. So we're keeping the rest of the body nice and still. The belly button is drawing in towards the spine, activating the core, and we're just isolating that movement to the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Just warming up those muscles here, bringing attention to all the movements that the body can do. Just a couple more here. It can be a bit of a funny movement to get used to, but being able to isolate these movements is really important. Bringing awareness to each of these muscles. Let's go one more. Last one. Nicely done. All right, let's bring our ball into play. So bringing the ball in towards the left hand, we're also going to step the left foot in next to the ball. So we're still in that sort of lunge position here, pressing that hand into the ball nice and heavy. Weight is even between the foot, the knee and the hand here. We're going to take the right arm out towards the side. With the thumb facing up towards the roof, shoulder blades back and down, we're going to lift that hand up towards the sky and lower back down. Next, in a nice neutral position, core is gently activated. Heavy through the ball here. We're just lifting and lowering here, working into the mid-back muscles. As you lift, I want you to think about that shoulder blade really sliding along the ribs, down in towards the center of the spine. Doing well here. These seem like funny small movements, but they can be really challenging. Let's stay here for 3 more. Heavy through that ball hand. Nicely done. At the top here, let's face the palm down towards the floor, sweeping back behind to the side of the body and back to the side here. Keep that sweeping movement moving. Forward and backwards, keeping the arm up nice and high. Feeling that shoulder blade move around. Four, three, two, one. Nicely done. At the back here, let's just pulse that arm, palm towards the sky. Still staying heavy through that hand on the ball. That's helping with our activation of the mid-back here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bringing that hand in now, stepping that knee back. We're going to keep that hand on the ball here, moving into some push-ups, continuing to work these shoulder and the chest muscles. So bring both hands nice and wide, hand on the ball. We're going to bend the elbows, pressing out towards the sides, pressing to lift back up. So this ball is adding a bit of a balance challenge here as we go through this movement. As you bend down, thinking about shifting your weight forwards over the ball, really working on that stability here. If this is too much for you with the ball, you can come down onto your forearm and just move into a smaller range of motion if that's bothering your wrist at all. Otherwise, you can always remove the ball as well. If not, you're staying with me here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. I'm going to spin around and we're going to swap sides. So if you just had the ball on your left, we're now having the ball under our right hand here, and our right foot steps forward next to the ball also. So heavy through that right hand. Again, we're working into the mid-back here. So that other left arm comes out to the side, thumb pointing up towards the roof. Let's lift up and lower here. Thinking about that shoulder blade gliding along the back. Core is gently engaged to keep the body nice and still. Shoulder blades back and down. Eye gaze looking down towards the mat to keep that neck in a nice neutral position. Using the breath. If you want an extra challenge, you can take your both knees back and just rely on that hand support on the ball. This will make that stability a little bit more challenging. So completely up to you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm just going to bring my foot back there. All right, just like we did on the other side, facing the palm down. Let's sweep down beside the body and then back to that starting position. So as we sweep, keeping the arm nice and high, thinking about the shoulder blade back and down. It's rotating and gliding. So as we go down, we're thinking about it moving down with us towards the spine. As we reach up, it's following to open up towards that side as well. Strong through the body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Palm faces up towards the sky now. Let's pulse that arm up and down. Making sure you're not holding your breath here. Heavy through the hand. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hand comes down. Knees underneath the hips now. We're moving into those push-ups. If you need to adjust your hand position on the ball, you can. Again, if you need to remove the ball at any point, you can as well. So chest nice and proud. Body's in one nice long line. We're lowering by bending the elbows, shooting the weight forward, squeezing to lift back up. Stay with me here. Using the breath, inhale to lower, elbows shoot to the sides, squeeze to lift back up. That stability on the ball is challenging. Doing really well, we're not here for long. Let's go for 3 more. And last one. Nicely done. Just coming back, both hands in towards the center, just bringing the knees nice and wide, pressing back into that child's pose position. Open up through that chest and the back a little bit here, having a big deep breath in, pressing the air into that mid-back area that we've just been working hard on. Nicely done. All right. Coming forward now, we're going to come down right onto the belly. Ball comes just in front of the face here. Hands are going to come on top of the ball. Tucking the tailbone under, so to be heavy through the pubic bone, and thinking about drawing the waist up away from the mat. Hands press into the ball, shoulder blades back and down, drawing back towards the bottom. Elbows come up to hover off the mat. This one's a tricky one, stay with me if you can. We're pressing up to lift the chest up off the mat and then lowering down. So working through the chest muscles here, the arms as well. If you need to readjust your hands, please do. Otherwise, we're into this chest press position. Feel that burn through the chest muscles and the arms. Doing well. Try to keep those shoulders down away from the ears. I know this one's tricky. Using the breath. We're just here for a bit longer. Three more. Ouch. 2. Don't worry about how high you're lifting. Just want to feel that extension through the elbows and straightening. Last one. Elbows up. Nicely done. All right, bringing the ball out in front here. We're going to go into a bit of a rolling motion with the ball. Arms go nice and long. We're going to move into this extension of the back. So again, tucking the tailbone under. Hands are on the ball nice and firm. Drawing the belly away and drawing the shoulders down towards the bottom. We're going to roll the ball in, extending up through the back. Roll the ball back out. So feeling this into the into the lower back as we extend. You can just move into that mid-back area as well. So depending how high you want to lift. If we're just into the mid-back, we want to make sure we're pressing heavily through that pubic bone. Really feeling those back extensors working. Really training the back muscles in a nice isolated way is important. Having nice strong back muscles can help with back pain. Let's stay here for 5 more, drawing the shoulders down. 4. 4. Tucking that tailbone under. 3. 2.
in 1. Let's see if we can stay at the top here. Last little bit of work. Lifting one hand up at a time off the ball. Returning. So there's a challenge. Keeping that chest up, shoulders drawing down and back. We've got 3 more lifts on either side. Tucking the tailbone under. 1 more on each side. And rolling back down. Whew. Nicely done. Just coming back, sitting back into that child's pose position again. Feeling that length through the spine here. And pressing forward, dropping the hips down if that feels good for you, drawing the shoulders back and down. Stretching through those abdominals. You can come down to your forearms if that's too aggravating for your back at all. One more long reach forward, hands on the ball. Stretching out through the shoulders, the back, and drawing back in. You are all done for this little quick upper body ball session. I hope you enjoyed it and are feeling nice and strong afterwards. I'll see you for the next one.